Welcome, everybody. It's going to be 82 San Diego at 73 Oakland. And when you take a look at this type of a game, you're seeing that this game means everything. As San Diego and Oakland are playing for the final time in a year. And when you take a look at like San Diego, Oakland before, let's see, where are they? No, they play twice. So these games are big. San Diego second in offense, 31st in defense, and Oakland is totally different. As Oakland A's, Oakland Raiders are first in defense and halfway in offense. It should be a very good game as they play San Diego, and we'll get into that a little bit later. But this is going to be really the game of the day. The other games of the day, as we take a look, it's going to be Philadelphia. Actually, let's do this. Let's see if we go like this, if it'll hide the scores. Philadelphia and New York. Yeah, it will. Miami and the New York Jets, as New York Jets fighting for their lives. New England and Buffalo. Buffalo has to win out. New England trying to win. They're hot. Green Bay. Detroit has lost, but Green Bay doing well. New Orleans 7-4, Tampa Bay 6-5. That's a huge game. And Atlanta 7-4, Carolina 6-5. Carolina and New Orleans win. That's it. Cincinnati trying to be up there. Pittsburgh and Baltimore. That's a huge game. The Baltimore Colts now at Memorial Stadium 7-4. That's huge. Tennessee and Jacksonville. A big game there. The Rams are good there. Dallas 7-4, Washington 5-6, Chicago 6-5, Minnesota 5-6, San Francisco 9-2, Seattle 2-9, Denver 1-10, Kansas City 4-7, and this is the game. It's going to be San Diego and Oakland. San Diego and Oakland, and we're going to be ready to go as the Chargers are at the Oakland Raiders. And now for the anthem. So San Diego's 8-3, Oakland is 8-3. We're ready to go. This is going to be for the division lead. A very big game for both teams. And we're going to be ready to go. Oakland will defer. Here comes San Diego, and we're underway. Ray Guy will hit it to the 9. And they're going to return 15, 20, up to the 25. And that'll be a first down as James Brooks will have it on the offense now. Fouts, the quarterback, Muncie and Capoletti, Winslow, Joyner, and Chandler. The Oakland defense, that's the old Oakland defense, have our Toms in there. And you have some people, you have young Jack Tatum, and you have George Atkinson. Willie Brown, a little bit older, but he's in there. It'll be first down and 10 for San Diego. They give it to Capoletti. There's going to be a flag, and let's see what it is.
Holding offense, number 89, 10-yard penalty.
Wes Chandler's going to get nailed for holding, and it's going to be first and 20. First down and 20 now. Fouts to throw. Looking, he's going to throw to Wes, and he drops it. He couldn't hang on. It'll be second down and 20. They need a lot of yards here of one passing. Second down and 20. Fouts to throw. Fouts looking, it's going to be down the middle and a little too far. Trying to hit Wes Chandler, it'll be third down. Third and 20, and it is big early on. Back to throw, Fouts. Looking, they're going to throw, and he tried to hit Winslow, and he couldn't hit it. And now they're going to have to punt. So 30 seconds into the game, 3 incomplete passes, and there's the punt. The 35 to the 40, 45 up to the 47.
Holding, receiving team, 10-yard penalty.
So this is a huge game. It really is. As it's going to be back to the 29-yard line for Oakland. You have Stabler right here. You have Marv Hubbard back there. Bankston, Blitnikoff, Siana, and Moore. And for the defense, there you go. It's a 1982 San Diego defense. So it'll be first down. They go. They give to Marv Hubbard. Marv on the run, and Marv's up to going to be to the 34 and a gain of 5. So Oakland's going to try and nail that defense with their running game. It'll be second down. They go to Marv, and a stop there. It'll be third down and 5. 3rd and 5 for the Oakland Raiders. Stabler. They give to Hubbard. It's not enough, and they're going to kick. You know, it's kind of like Miami. Miami threw all those yards in '84 out of the I formation. Ray Guy. The punt to the 15, and there they go, 25-30, the 33-yard line. So 2 possessions, 12:08 to go, and it'll be first down and 10. San Diego now here in the Gold League. Back is Fouts. They're going to give it to Muncie. Muncie nothing. So Dan Connors with the stop. It'll be second down and 10. A huge, huge game for both these teams. Fouts to throw, looking. He's going to throw underneath, and it's going to be incomplete. Phil Villapiano with the stop, third down. They've had 0 yards of offense. Third down. Fouts to throw. Fouts to throw underneath the Muncie, and there he goes, but he's short. He gains 7, and it'll be fourth down, and they're in the punt. So the high kick to the 20-yard line, 30 to the 39, and that's going to be Buford kicks it. Buford again played for the 85 Bears. He's also in there. He's a doppelganger in this league. It'll be first down. Back to throw, looking, in a sack by Johnson. 2nd and 14 already. San Diego's defense doing all right. Second down, back to throw. Both teams, San Diego teams, are different. Kenny's going to run. And he's going to gain 5. It'll be third down and 9. Different. San Diego's offense sputtering, but their defense is good. Third down and 9. This could be the first pass of the day. It is Stabler. Stabler, and it's going to be tipped and caught by Banks, who is at Cliff Branch, and it's going to be a first down. A weird tipped pass, and it'll be first and 10. So here come the Oakland Raiders beyond midfield. They're going to give to Hubbard, and nothing. They lose 1. It'll be second down and 11. San Diego holding stalwart here. Stabler. They throw too far, and they couldn't hit Ciani. Third down and 11 for the Raiders. Back to throw. Stabler looking. They're going to throw, and they got him. And that's a first down, and that is huge. That's going to be more. Bobby Moore, the tight end, and a first down for Oakland. Huge. Oakland, I mean, the winner of this game is going to have such a leg up. First down. They give to Marv Hubbard. Marv on the run and a gain of 5. Here's Oakland threatening. They're doing a lot better job offensively than San Diego. It'll be second down. They give to Hubbard. Hubbard on the run. And it'll be third down and 3. 3rd and 3. Back to throw. Looking. They're going to throw it deep, and it's going to be incomplete, and fourth down and 3. What are they going to do? They're going to try Belanda for a field goal. 43 yards. I don't know. Let's see if he can hit it from 43, and it's up and good, and George Belanda has nailed it, and it's now Oakland 3 and San Diego nothing, and here's the kick. Got Ray Guy to the 6. And they get him up to the 19-yard lines. San Diego, not the best right now. 1 of 5 for 7. They're getting thrashed. First down, back to throw is Fouts. They throw and they couldn't hit Winslow. Second down now. Already 18 plays in a quarter. That's a lot. Fouts at this point, and Fouts is sacked. Dan Connors. Good night. And Dan Connors right now defensively There it is, his third sack. It'll be third down. 3rd and 14, Fouts. Fouts looking, he's gonna throw, and no, couldn't hit Charlie Joyner, and it'll be 4th down, and they're gonna kick. 1 of 7 for 7 yards. Back to run it back into the 43. Onto the 45. Quickly, in your reports at the end of the first quarter, Philadelphia, New York scoreless. Miami and the Jets, that's a big game. This is the Jets' last chance, really. 7-7. Buffalo 7-0. They need to win out. Green Bay needs a lot of wins in a row. Tampa Bay, a good start against New Orleans. Carolina and Atlanta are tied. Cleveland 3-0 over Cincinnati. Pittsburgh losing 10-0 to Baltimore. Wow, if they go 7-5 and Cincinnati goes 7-5, could be 6-6, 6-6, could be big. Baltimore 13-7 over Houston. Jacksonville, Tennessee tied. St. Louis and LA tied at 7. Washington up on Dallas, mild upset. Washington fighting for the lives. The 85 Bears, they got a little bit of a wedge, but Minnesota trying to hold it in. Seattle holding San Francisco scoreless. Kansas City tied with Denver. So here we go. This is going to be Stabler. Stabler to throw down the middle to Mike Siani. They got it. Siani will score. Mike Siani. And this thing is 9-0. 9-0. And now the extra point. It's up and it is good. It's 10-0. Oakland leading San Diego, and Oakland is up big. That is huge. And here's Brooks, 10, 15, 20, 30 to the 33. 1st down and 10. Fouts over to Muncy. No gain there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Fouts back to throw, looking. He's going to throw, and it's too far. And that's going to be Willie Brown to stop there. 3rd down and 10. Fouts to throw, looking. They're going to fire it, and it is caught by Winslow. Kellen Winslow on a run down to the 38. And he finally sees 2 of 9 for 35 yards. Doesn't look that good. It'll be 1st down. Muncy, a gain of 6. It'll be 2nd down. Muncy, 3 runs for 6 yards. They're starting to get a little momentum. 2nd and 4. Muncy again off the draw, and that'll be enough. He needed 4, and they got 5 in a 1st down. 1st down and 10. Fouts are running the football very well. There's Muncy. No. Seastrunk. Otis Seastrunk. University of Mars, 2nd down. Capoletti on the run, and that's the end of 1. At the end of 1, it'll be 3rd down and 4, but Oakland owned the first 15 minutes. But San Diego's on the drive. Well, they're on the drive, and they're at the 22 as we begin the 2nd quarter. Kind of a terrible 1st quarter for San Diego, but they're picking it up. A huge game. As here we go, Fouts to throw. And Seastrink, and there's the sack. That's number 12 on the year. And here's Rolf Bernarschka. Rolf has had a tough year. He's been very tough. Let's see what happens here. Bernarschka, and he misses again. And San Diego misses, and Oakland will take over. First down and 10. They go to Hubbard. Hubbard and a loss at 3. It's going to be second down and 13. Second and 13. Back to throw. Looking, Stabler, and deep, and he's got down, and he dropped it. Third down and 13. So Stabler to throw, looking, and down he goes. That's Kelcher. Remember when Kelcher really threw the game in the other direction with his ejection. They almost gave it up, and that's going to be a high punt. Remember, he was ejected. Kelcher was ejected. He wasn't suspended like the guy for illegal motion. It'll be first down and 10. First down and 10. Muncie, and he'll go. There's a flag.
Encroachment, defense, number 82, 5-yard penalty.
So now it'll be first down and 5. Fouls. The throw, and that's going to be complete in a first down. So was that Charlie Joyner? And it is, and that'll be enough for a first down. So San Diego's starting to get a little bit of momentum here. They're catching up in yards. First down, Fouts to throw. Looking down the middle, too far for Wes. Second down and 10. Fouts back to throw. Looking underneath, there's Charlie. Charlie at the 50 and a first down. So they're at midfield. San Diego's starting to drive more and more. Danny. Down he goes. Smith. Second down and 14. Back to throw, Fouts, and they go. Here's Kellen Winslow, and he's going to get a first down. He has over 1,000 yards now. Receiving. That's big. This is game number 12, and he has over 1,000 yards. First down and 10. Fouts with only 71 here. Back to throw. Fouts is looking. Fouts will throw underneath the Capoletti. There's a flag.
Unnecessary roughness. Defense, number 24, 15-yard penalty, automatic, first down.
Brown, and not good. So first down and 10 at the 18-yard line. So 9:31 to go. Fouts. Back to throw underneath. Couldn't hit Capoletti. Second down and 10. Huge. There's possession, Capoletti, and he's got half of it back. 10-0. Oakland leading San Diego. Third down and 5. Throw, and it's going to be incomplete. So here's Rolfe again. Can he nail this? Blocked! And it is blocked. You can't really blame him for that. And it is now Oakland with the ball. Oh, that's big. San Diego is getting a lot of possession and everything. And now Oakland with the block. Missed field goal on the block. It'll be first down and 10. Stabler to Marv Hubbard. And Hubbard on the run, and he gains 8. Second and 2. We're going to try and run this thing out. They give to Marv, and Marv a first down. Look at him go. Up to the 45, to the 47. Halfway through the second. First down and 10. Given to Marv. Marv a yard. It'll be second down and 9. Back to throw, no good. Third down. Lendikov's not going to get that flag. Third down and 9. Can Oakland get a first down here? They're going to go, no. And Biletnikoff with the catch, but not enough. They're going for it. This is huge. Fourth down and 2. Stabler, they are going for it. They go, and that's going to be Smith, and he got it a first down. A huge first down. Charlie Smith. What a first down. Stabler again. First down and 10. Deep. No, Siani couldn't have it.
Pass interference.
Oh,
Defense. Number 27, automatic. First down.
And they give it on Allen. And now it's down. It'll be first down and goal. First and goal. They give it to Charlie Smith. The 5-yard line, second down. The Oakland Raiders, if they score a touchdown, they're going to be up huge against San Diego, second down. Back to throw. Stabler, there's a flag, and let's see what it is.
Holding, offense. Number 75, 10-yard penalty.
And they're going to move them back. Second and goal. Back to throw, Stabler. And Blitnikoff, touchdown. $16-0. And they're really, they look good down. That's going to be Blanded is good. And it's 17-0 Oakland. We'll kick it deep. Here's Ray Guy. And they're going to bring it. Brooks. He's got to run, and let's see what happens. Brooks, they call it a fumble, and I don't know. That's going to be a fumble. Let's see what it is. And it is going to be San Diego. That could have been disaster. As they come onto the field, New York, a field goal. That'd be big for them. New York, the Jets saving their year. Buffalo looking good, trying to end New England streak. Detroit with the upset. Tampa Bay, that'd be a big win. Atlanta leading 7-3. Cleveland 10-0. Baltimore up on Pittsburgh 17-0. Look at the Baltimore Colts, 40 points against Houston, 40-21. I've never seen a team with an offense like this. They're ripping through them. Tennessee with the lead, the Rams with the lead, Washington with the lead, Chicago 8-3, Seattle upsetting the 49ers, and Denver trying to get their second win. 3:42 to go. It'll be first down. Here's Danny. Danny will throw, no good, second down. Second and 10. Fouts will throw, and they got Wes Chandler up to the 44 and a first down. So they're going to let it go. Really, they're going to not use a timeout till the morning. Danny, no, and that was trying to go. It'll be second down. They would love a touchdown. A field goal would do, but a touchdown would be huge. Second and 10. Danny, the throw, and there's Winslow, and a first down, a gain of 15. So first down and 10. Outs again, 8 of 20. He's going to throw underneath. Capoletti, no good. 8 of 21. Unbelievable. 28 to 22 in plays. 50 of them. They go to Muncie. Muncie on the run, a gain of 2. And I think they might be going to the warning. No, San Diego with the timeout. Third down and 8. Back to throw, looking, the throw, and no. And it'll be fourth down in Buford. Would punt for the 85 Bears. It's out of bounds. Oakland 17, San Diego nothing. It's just their game. First down. The blitz is on. They give to Hubbard. And a gain of 3. It'll be second down and 7. Oakland with the timeout. I don't know why. Second down and 7. Back to throw. Looking. Stabler on the run. Stabler still going, and he's short, third and inches. And timeout Oakland. Don't know why. It'll be third down and inches. Give to Hubbard. Hubbard will get it. 2 minutes. It's Oakland 17, San Diego nothing. here we go. It's 17-0. Stabler back to throw. Looking, Stabler, and he's sacked by Ferguson. And it'll be 2nd down and 12. Oakland with 1 timeout to go. And too far for Charlie Smith. 3rd and 12, 1:21 to go. Back to throw, Stabler over the middle. That's going to be Blitnikoff in the 1st down. And they should end the half on that. Oakland actually calling a timeout. I mean, they can run the football. Here's Kenny. They go to Smith. Smith dropped it. Oh my God, nobody can hand it. 2nd down and 10. Hubbard. Again at 2. Really, it's been a slow defensive game. It'll be 3rd down and 8. Stabler. Back to throw, and it's going to be too far. And 4th down, 32 seconds, and here it is. So Ray Guy will punt. And high and deep. To the 5-yard line, Brooks, 10. 15 up to about the 17. 26 seconds to go, 2 timeouts. Fouts. Gonna give to Muncie. Muncie nothing. 2nd down and 8. That'll be it. And San Diego, Oakland has had 1 heck of a half. And right now, Oakland, I'm telling you what, right now, Oakland outplaying San Diego. It's 17-0. San Diego had a field goal blocked and a field goal missed. Reverse order. They missed it, then they blocked. So that is huge as San Diego's going to kick. Benershka will kick it. They're going to down it deep into the 30-yard line. 35. 1st down and 10. Should have just done it right to the goal line. Hubbard. And Hubbard again at 2, 2nd down and 8. 17-0 Oakland. Oakland trying to go 9 and 3. Over, that's going to be Charlie Smith, 40 to the 42. Gain of 5, it'll be 3rd and 3. 3rd and 3. For Oakland, back to throw. Stabler, and that's going to be incomplete, and now they got a kick. So they came all the way down, and they couldn't really do anything, and there's the punt. So here it is, Ray Guy. And to the 2-yard line. Fumble, and where is it? They're going to take a look. Who's going to get it? And it is. It's going to be San Diego. Scott Fitzke comes in, but on her own 9. That might have been it. So 1st down for the Chargers now. Bounce, 8 of 22. The throw deep, and he's 9 of 23 to Wes Chandler. And a gain of 30 and a 1st down. Chandler 2 for 50. In receptions, 9 and 23 for 140. For Fouts, it'll be a 1st down. Fouts back to throw quickly to Wes. And that's going to be right there. Willie Brown with the stop, 1st and 10. 1st down and 10. On the Oakland 49, there's nothing. Muncie, nothing there. It'll be 2nd down. 2nd and 10. Back to throw. The throw no good. It'll be 3rd down. Big 3rd down now. 3rd and 10. Back to throw is Fouts. Looking. Fouts will throw, and that's going to be complete to Charlie Joyner at the 30-yard line. So it'll be 1st down and 10. At the 31, San Diego driving again. Remember, they did twice before. They missed a field goal, and no good. Willie Brown knocked it down, 2nd down. missed a field goal, and then the second one was blocked. Second down and 10. Back too far. Let's see what the flag is.
Encroachment defense. Number 80, 5-yard penalty.
Tom's with the penalty. And it'll be second down and 5. Second and 5. Back looking. They go to Muncie. Muncie, he doesn't get the room he wanted. It'll be third down and 5. Under 10 minutes to go here in the third. San Diego trying to score something. Third down and 5. Danny, and he goes down. He's sacked by Jones. Now Benarshka from the 30 to 49 yards for Rolf. 49, and Benarshka right through the middle and missed the short. And make the long. It's down 2 scores. It is 2 scores, and there's the kick. They're going to down it. So here come the Raiders. Back, and they go to Marv, and that's going to be a gain of 2. Second down and 8. Back, they're going to give to Charlie Smith. Another 2 on a third and 6. So Oakland up 17 to 3. They're playing close to the vest. Kenny, no, it'll be fourth down. There's a flag.
Holding offense. Number 64, 10-yard penalty.
And they're going to decline the penalty against Bueller. And they're going to punt. Ray Guy, he's got a boomer of a leg. We once saw him had an 80-yard punt. It was a long time ago. 29 with a 27. You know, the playoffs are going to start here. And they're going to be incredibly good. They go over to Capoletti to the left. This is just, 12 of 28. They're not getting anything here. It'll be second down. Bounce. The pitch over to Muncie, and he got 6, third down and 2. Third and 2. Back to throw, looking no good. Here we go, and this is going to be the punt, Buford. And 30-35 up to the 48. Going to call it dead at the 46, so here's Oakland. This is not the most exciting game in the world, believe me. First down and 10. They might break it and just win this game. Hubbard. And a gain of 1. It'll be second down and 9. Second and 9. Hubbard again. That's going to be a gain of 1. Third down and 8. Third and 8. Stabler. Hubbard again through the middle. Not enough. And it's going to be fourth down. They need something. Ray Guy. There's the kick and out of bounds at the 12. 3:11 to go here in the third. Enjoy the 10-minute ticker. Well, you're seeing, look at the Steelers. They're now on top of Baltimore. 20-17, but we'll be back. Well, the Rams are doing well, 76. A big win. Remember, they have 2 losses to the 49ers. Seattle's up on the 49ers. I mean, there's a lot of surprising scores. Baltimore 47-28. That's going to be big. And we're just going to take a look at this. Miami and the New York Jets battling. And that's going to be big. And it's going to be the third quarter, 3:11 to go. Here's Fouts. Look at Chandler on the end around. They're going to give him on the end around up to the 16-yard line. Second down and 6. A gain of 4, 17-3. Oakland leads. There's Fouts. He's going to throw through the middle and get nothing. Third down. 3rd and 6 for San Diego. 17-3. Fouts over the middle, no good. 12 of 31, and what a great defense, really. That is huge for Oakland. So 17-3, it'll be first down and 10. First down and 10. 17-3, and that's Charlie Smith. Nothing there. Second down and 10. Second and 10. Back to throw, Smith. And nothing there. It'll be third down. 3rd and 10, 1:26. That's Stabler, and he goes down. Kelcher with the sack. He was ejected out of the last game, and here's Ray Guy. Out of the end zone, 20-yard line. It's 188 to 167.
Running into the kicker,
defense.
defense.
They're gonna run
5-yard penalty.
Only 5 yards, and now they're gonna do it again. Ray Guy, and well, it was the 20, a 17-yard penalty. Really, it's out at the 3. First down and 10. Muncy and Muncy. Gain of 5 on the play. Second down and 5. And that's going to be it at the end of 3. Oakland 17, San Diego 3. Here we go. It's going to be the fourth quarter, 17-3, in a game that has not really been interesting. It's tense, believe me. Fouts to throw, looking. He's going to throw to Muncy, and there he is up to the 19, and a first down. That was 2nd and 5. First down and 10 for the Chargers. Fouts to throw, looking, over, and no good. It'll be 2nd down and 10. 2nd and 10. Bounce to throw, looking, over the middle, no good. Third down. 3rd down and 10, 13-34. Bounce to throw, and no. It'll be 4th down, and now they're going to kick. They're just going to play close to the vest. That's what Oakland's going to do, is just play close. And there's the fair catch. Make San Diego move the ball. It'll be first down and 10. Stabler looking, 8 of 18. They go to Sione, and that's a catch over midfield. And down to the San Diego 49. First down for Oakland. Stabler to Marv Hubbard, and up to the 46, a gain of 3, 2nd and 7. 2nd down and 7, Oakland 17, San Diego 3. And oh, what a move, and Charlie Smith down to the 35. Oakland really dominating San Diego here all today. The yardage doesn't really matter. And Hubbard up a gain of 4. San Diego had a few drives. They kicked the field goal, had a field goal blocked, and missed a field goal. But Oakland early on led big, and they've just playing close to the vest now. Hubbard, what a run down to the 19 and a first down. What a run. It'll be first down and 10. Stabler give it to Marv Hubbard. Marv, look at him go. And Marv will score. 23-3, and that could be it. Should be, and Belanda 24-3. Into the 6. Let's see where they go. To the 20. It's Oakland 24, San Diego 3. Fouts are going to give to Muncie. They want to score no matter what. No matter what time, it'll be second down and 6. Fouts throwing, and there's Joyner. Let's see what the flag is.
Holding offense, number 66, 10-yard penalty.
Well, Shields has to not feel good. Second and 16. The throw to Joyner, nothing, gain of 6, they're down 10. Third and 10, 24-3. Back to throw, looking, and that's going to be a gain of 7. It'll be fourth down. And, well, I mean, they're going to watch for the fake. You have to watch for the fake right now. There's the punt. 25, 30, 30-yard line. Let's see. It is the 30. 8:32 to go. Look at this. New York winning. Buffalo, the Jets and Miami are tied. New England's over on Buffalo. Detroit's got to win. Tampa Bay 22-13. Atlanta's going to win. Cleveland's going to win. Big win. Pittsburgh trying to hold on. Look at Baltimore over Houston. Tennessee over Jacksonville. LA's going to win. Chicago probably. Oh, Seattle trying to hold on, and Denver over Kansas City. 8:32 to go. Let's see what they do here. Here's Stabler. Stabler will throw it deep. No, too far. You know, you look at this and you just say, every time they throw the ball, it's like no good there. And that's Charlie Smith, and there's a flag.
Holding offense, number 63, 10-yard penalty.
Gene Upshaw, and there's going to be a penalty here. So it's going to be 52-48, 100 plays already. Back to throw, they go to Siani. Gain 9, it'll be 3rd and 11. 3rd down and 11. Back to throw, there's a flag. They throw to Siani. Let's see.
Offsides, defense, number 29, 5-yard penalty.
So now it's going to be 3rd down and 6. 3rd and 6. Back to throw, looking. They're going to throw underneath. That's more. And a first down, so they're going to get more time off the clock. That's the way it is. 24-3, Oakland leads San Diego. Stabler going deep, and he's got Biletnikoff and a first down. Now you're seeing the writing on the wall. San Diego just beat all day. First down. Hubbard, and a gain of 2. So it'll be second down. It looks balanced, but it's been big gains. It's all been passing for San Diego. Second down. There's Hubbard, nothing there. 3rd down. Clarence Davis comes in, a running back to throw, Stabler. And he's got Biletnikoff down to the 15 and a first down. And they're working very slowly. 4 minutes to go. 24-3. Back to throw, Kenny. Kenny Siani, and that's the game. Here's the extra point. Blanda is good, 31-3. So Brooks to the 30. So here we go. It's going to be first down and 10. Fouts. Second down and 10. Fouts 15-38. Back to throw over. They got Wes. They gain a 12 a first down. They're going to have to hurry. And they are. Danny again. Using a timeout, and that's incomplete. Second down and 10. Fouts. Nope. Fouts again to throw, and that's going to be a first down. Short, 4th and inches. They're going to go for it. 2:21 to go. Fouts. Fouts underneath. No. And that's probably going to be it. It'll be first down and 10. They want to get out of here. Davis again on the run. Fumble and picked up by Oakland. And with no timeout, that thing will run out easily to the 2-minute warning. 2 minutes. Oakland is definitely in charge, 31-3. Ball minus the easy forays. There's Charlie Smith. 45. It'll be 3rd down. 3rd and 4. Hubbard again. Hubbard, a first down and more. There's Marv down to the 12-yard line. And a first down. Should just maybe run one more up the middle and take an 8. Hubbard, a gain of 1. 21 seconds, it doesn't matter. It's 31-3 your final. Oakland dominated the day. San Diego had some forays, a missed field goal and a blocked field goal. But then the rest of the game was just Oakland. And the running game was good. Hubbard had 127. Stabler was extremely good, but they played close to the vest most of the game. They got up early and they played very close to the vest. Benershka's 1 for 3. He missed 1 and 1 was blocked. It's just a boring game, you know. In the playoffs, you would say, hey, I said, now let's take a look at the other thing. The Giants, 13-6. They're now 7-5. Philadelphia's pretty much done. Miami, they went on a touchdown with 2 seconds to go. 53-yard pass with 2 seconds to go to Mark Clayton. And what an incredible game. What an incredible game. 4 plays, 69 yards. So they did score with 2 seconds to go, but it was a kickoff. Marino looked good, and the Jets are done. New England and Buffalo. New England is 6-6. Buffalo is done. So New England in the Gold League, the biggest league, really, when you look at this. Brady, they're on a run. They're 6-6 and looking good. And Green Bay got blown out by Detroit. They're pretty much almost done. They're on life support. Pretty much almost done. there. New Orleans and Tampa Bay, a big one. And Tampa Bay wins. Drew Brees, not good. Brad Johnson, not good. But that's the way it is. Atlanta, and what it is you're going to see it. Carolina goes way behind everybody. Atlanta 28-3. They just broke away in the second half. Chris Chandler. Remember, they were so good in the beginning and then nothing. Cincinnati gets blown out by Cleveland at home. 20-0. And that hurts. It really does, Cincinnati. Steelers in overtime. They made it 20-17. Stover hit it with 26 seconds to go. Then Bradshaw to Lynn Swan. Baltimore punted, and then the Steelers won in overtime. You can see Bradshaw, not the greatest of days. Elvis Gerback. There, I mean, the playoff games, when we get there, we're going to be analyzing everything. But the Steelers in overtime, they're 8-4, and that was a huge win. Look at Baltimore. They were up 40-21. They went 54-28. They went 54-28. Burt Jones, 6 touchdown passes, 19-24. Incredible. (54-28). Redskins in Dallas, Washington climbing closer. In that NFC East, Washington is 6-6. Dallas is 7-5. 5 turnovers for Dallas. And Dallas at one time looked like one of the best teams. Not anymore. How about Chicago blowing away Minnesota, the fairy tale Minnesota? No. I mean, once it was 15-3, that was it. Final 22-3. Walter Payton, nothing. Again, they play close to the vest. Denver, their second win. They came back. It was 31-10. Plummer and Gerback. Anderson and Bennett. Well, Seattle. Look at the comeback. Montana to Taylor to take the lead. And then Brown with 24 seconds to go. Incredible game. And the 49ers, that's tough for them. LA just blows away St. Louis. 41-17. In Jacksonville and Tennessee. Tennessee 21, Jacksonville 7. So now we want to take a look at, let's take a look at all the teams right now. As Dallas and New York are tied now. Dallas, let's see, Dallas beat New York. And New York beat Dallas. So they split. And now they're 7-5, 7-5. It'll be conference record. Look at Washington against Dallas and New York. New York 1-0. 1-1 against New York. 2-1 against them. So that last game of the year could mean a lot. Could mean a heck of a lot. So Dallas, New York, then Chicago is up by 2 games in that division with 4 to go. They have the Steelers, Houston, Cleveland, and Minnesota. They're not bad, 8th in offense, 6th in defense. San Francisco 9-3, the Rams 8-4, but they beat the Rams twice. And Atlanta 8-4, 7-5, 7-5, 6-6. In the AFC, Miami is up by 2 games. The Steelers up by really 2 games because they swept Cincinnati. Oakland is up by a game. They play San Diego one more time. And Baltimore is red hot. 426 points. They have Seattle, San Francisco, St. Louis, and Houston. Five in a row. For Baltimore, they lost to San Diego, big. They lost to the Redskins, upset. They lost to Tennessee. They lost to Atlanta. So now the league report, nope. Playoffs, San Francisco 9-3, San Francisco, Atlanta, Dallas, and Chicago tied for 3rd. Wild card, LA, the Rams. The Rams, then Tampa Bay, New Orleans, and the Giants, all for 1 spot. 2 spots. 2 spots. Remember, we take 7 in every division league. Oakland, Baltimore, Pittsburgh, and Miami. San Diego gets 1, and Tennessee, Cincinnati get number 2 and 3. Looking at it right now, it is Cleveland and New England. What a game there. That'll be big. The winner will be looking good. The loser, we don't know. San Francisco at Tampa Bay. San Diego, Buffalo. Oakland and Miami. Oh, what a rivalry there, but we just had it. Cincinnati and New Orleans. 2 7-5 teams. And that'll be huge. Maybe Cincinnati at New Orleans. I don't know. I have to think about it. A lot of good matchups. Jacksonville has to win out. Maybe Washington. Miami and Oakland look to be the obvious matchup, but we just had Oakland. Maybe San Francisco and Tampa Bay. You know, San Francisco loses. The Rams play Houston, and Baltimore and Seattle. All right, that's going to be it for us today. Have a great day. We'll see you later.